Hi, my lovely Leos. This is your love reading in the first half, for the first half of November 2023. We are going to do this reading for the Leos that are in some sort of connections, separations, relationship situationships, if you want to call it that way. But most definitely, this is not the reading for the singles one of you. So, if that's the case, I'm very sorry. I pre-meditated on the cards, pre-shuffled them, so that we can go straight in the reading. If you like what you see, please like, share my videos, also subscribe to my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Turn on the notifications as well. And just to get some of the other things out of the way as well, this will be for two characters in this particular, like I said, relationship, situationship, whatever the case may be with you or for whomever this resonates. And bear in mind that the roles can be reversed. We're going to pull out the challenge as well as the outcome. What else did I want to say? Please don't take anything that doesn't resonate with your own personal story. Or try to fit it in. If this is not your reading, please check my previous one or the following one, because I'm going to do once again all 12 signs for the second half of November. Okay. And having said that, I think it's time for us to go right into it. So, without further ado, my lovely Leos, did we have three cards for those persons my Leos are heavily thinking about, are connecting to, are in some difficult relationship situations or perhaps in separations. Can we have three cards for those persons dealing with the Leo? Also, I wanted to say, I'll be mentioning a lot of signs, and I really wanted you to know that sometimes these represent perhaps the signs of the person you're dealing with, or if you're a cross watcher, you know how it goes. But it could also talk about those signs that you might have or the other person in their chart. I would strongly recommend to sort of be more focused on the energies in this game story. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to hit a little break. So sorry, someone was knocking at the door. So, three cards for the persons my Leos are thinking of. Okay, so far we have the Tower. It could be an Aries or a Scorpio you're dealing with. You have Two of Pentacles, so an Earth sign perhaps. Like I said, all of these can be in the chart somewhere. Or if this is you, in yours. Also, timestamps, there is a timestamp, so it's the first half of November. But bear in mind, whenever you come upon this video, then there might be a message for you. Okay, so one more for this other person. The person my Leos are dealing with. How do they feel? What do they think with regards to Leo, to this connection? What have you? One more card, please. And we have the King of Wands, might be dealing with an Aries. So, most definitely, especially with the Tower, although it could be a Scorpio, but still. The Moon or Pisces could also be relevant. Three cards, please, for my lovely Leos. Okay, so, and there you are. I think this is more than a confirmation that this side here is yours. You have the Strength, which is a Leo. Two more for my lovely Leos with regards to this connection. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Might have Taurus in your chart, or they might have the Hierophant. And finally, one more card for my lovely Leos. 4 cross watchers or the other persons. One more card. How do they feel, think about this other person? One more card. This person here, which might be presumably Leo, but I mean, it could also be how they view you as being a very strong and capable, so we'll see. Take it how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I don't think I can stress that enough. One more card for this other person, please. Or as I'd like to say, Leo. In this connection, what do they feel, hope for, thinking? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you might be dealing with the Leo or everything that I've already said. 8 of Wands. Okay, so some sort of communication is either rushing in or is much needed. Maybe some traveling as well, or relocation in some sense, or the time is of essence in this situation. But let's see. Why the challenge? Oh, not why the challenge, but what is the challenge? Oh, we have the High Priestess and we have the Devil. So it could be Pisces, it could be Capricorn with this Devil. Oh, okay. Oh, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Someone most definitely really wants to I mean, not they do not necessarily want that. It's just that it might be stronger than them, their will. They're prone to self-sabotaging, perhaps some self-doubts or some self-limitations that they tend to impose on themselves, and thinking, yeah, either I don't know what to do, or even if I did, I don't know how to start doing that, or I don't know, a lot of fear and self-doubt, I would say, mostly. But let's see. This is, I don't know, no, this is too many. And I didn't even finish. What is the outcome for this relationship connection for my lovely Leos? Oh, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, might be an earth sign. Okay, it looks promising, but we'll see. What does that mean? Is it the work on oneself or the relationship for the sake of relationship? The Star is at the bottom of the deck, so it might be Aquarius might be relevant for some of you. Okay, so first off, and it's very difficult without clarifiers, but let's see, the Tower. Something obviously shook these foundations. Maybe they were faulty to begin with, and the universe stepped in and said, you know what, this isn't working anymore. I'm gonna sort of put a stop to this. So it's up to you whether you want to rebuild or not. So and sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. I mean, Tower, as much as it's hurtful, it's like someone feels like the whole world crumbled down, or they feel like you know, that everything sort of happened abruptly in their life for the worse. But it could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe someone has to reconsider the foundations and decide whether they want to build new, stronger ones. 2 of Pentacles, for me, it's always about, first of all, with the 2, of course, it's all about choices and decisions to be made. But there is also someone who is contemplating 2 things. I would want to say after this Tower moment, we're going to have to clarify what that is. It could be juggling between 2 either things or situations or even people, but it could also be talking for me about juggling in between a spiritual aspect of oneself and versus materialistic one. And we have the King of Wands, like I said, might be dealing with an Aries, or you even have a Leo here. So I don't know, maybe, and it's just the imagery that I'm looking, maybe Leo was always behind this person's back, and maybe now they're just realizing that. This is just from the imagery. The King of Wands is someone like someone who is a CEO, entrepreneur, someone who is for me, it's a court card for the major arcana of the Emperor. being also the Aries. So this is someone who is a pioneer and very fearless when it comes to creation and manifesting things in reality. Mostly we can talk about, some career or job situations, CEO elements, but creative manifestations of creative thoughts and ideas, and they rule. So maybe someone has a job, could be working either for themselves, normally they would, but or even if they're working for someone else, they might be just the experts in their field. So how does that resonate? I don't know. Moreover, King of Wands is someone who, they in the upright position, they might still be a little bit bossy, but thank God this is not in reverse, so that they become overbearing. But they're also might be very much focused on the work as well. Do forgive me, work. So we'll see. And having this perhaps balancing between the materialistic and spiritual, so maybe that's sort of what they are kind of going through, thinking what is the most relevant thing, or what was the reason the Tower happened. Moving on to the other person, like I said, you can switch the roles, take it how it resonates. Someone was either very patient about this commitment, whether it will perhaps turn into a commitment, or they might have been gathering strength to commit to something. I want to say the Hierophant for me is just about the commitment. I don't care about, something has to change. Am I in or am I out with the 5? But it's all about commitment, and either they are gathering strength to actually commit to something, to either make themselves, because they know that this might make them, with this King of Wands, Queen of Wands, very joyful and happy. But it could also mean that they want to make this other person, if we are talking perhaps of a fire sign, in particular, oh my God, my mind is blank. What did I want to say? Leo, sorry. Once again, Leo, yeah. But they might also be thinking about a lot of fire in this sign. So you might be dealing with fire. And it could also talk about this person wanting other person to feel happy or joyful when it comes to this commitment. Or it's they themselves knowing that this commitment perhaps to this connection or relationship might bring them joy. With the Queen of Wands and King of Wands here, let me tell you, this is a soulmate contract, so it would be a shame to break it off. So let's talk about the challenge positions. I don't know if you see, but I'm gonna just bring them in one more time. So High Priestess and the Devil. Listen, like I said, someone might be someone really, and that's the challenge, hence it didn't happen, and it's really needed for this relationship. But someone has to, especially if there is a huge wish fulfillment, if this relationship connection represents with the star like a really, really like a singular and very, very important wish fulfillment for this person. It's like wishing upon a star for something that is really worth having in someone's life. So the challenge might be that someone has to deal with their shadow self, with the devil. And if someone is preparing to do that, know that you can be successful, because the devil could also talk about that. While dealing with the shadow self, you might actually, you cannot learn better than being in the dark. But also watching some of these things, it could be that someone has to sort of, and intuitively, they know that they have to spiritually grow, in order to go through their shadow side and see why this either relationship got toxic, or how they contributed to the toxicity, or even some sort of codependency. Maybe the money was also very important. The devil could talk about addictions, all the way from the material tendencies, or to drug addictions, alcohol, food addictions. For whichever reason, I feel it's all about the money in this particular case. So someone has to deal with that and see perhaps, and also in some of the other decks, I don't know, it's not definitely this one, but it's gonna be this one that I'm gonna use to clarify some of these positions, maybe not even all. It's a devil who is dangling some golden chains right in front of these lovers, and it's like money took precedence over the relationship, hence it became toxic, and maybe someone became dependent on one another. So someone has to dwell then and go through the shadow self, especially with the high priestess. It takes some spiritual, definitely spiritual upgrade. Okay, finally we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now we're gonna have to clarify, because this is for me almost like the Ace of Pentacles. It could be, you know, I've accomplished a lot of things, or we have accomplished together a lot of things, and now we are sort of in this rut. So maybe we should continue to really focus on the progress, or you know, elevation of some sort of this relationship. So we have to work harder, and singularly on that. Could be one of, for some of you. For the others of you, it could be someone perhaps kind of is preparing themselves for singlehood, because the next one would be Nine of Pentacles, and now they're really working on their money, working on growing the pool of their money in a way. And thirdly, it could talk about someone someone working heavily, maybe even the manifestation in 3D for the benefit of this relationship. And also the fourth one we're going to have to clarify. It could be about someone really trying to how do I put it? Someone really trying to actually my mind went blank, so bear with me for a sec. What did I want to say? Someone perhaps will be really working on themselves, you know, like to sort of go through this upgrade and uplifting, which might be needed in this situation. Let's clarify. The Tower, I don't think I should. I think it's quite self-explanatory. Something happened. I really want to... Oh, this one is very loud. Four of Wands. It just didn't want to... I couldn't take it from the table. So this might be all about, you know, very strong foundations, obviously, or at least they used to be, because the Tower now hit those. It could be all the way from the marriage, or a very strong, committed situation. Okay. But someone was definitely juggling. Let's see. What do we have for the Tower here? One is enough. I mean, we all know what the Tower is. Someone all of a sudden, their whole life changed and everything went crashing down. Maybe not in just this area of love or relationship, or maybe it happened in some other... Sorry. Maybe it happened in some other areas of life, but it strongly affected this relationship. We're going to have to see. So, to clarify, we have the Sun. Leo, this is the third clarifier. Do forgive me, I have to rearrange these so that, you know, everything can kind of be in the frame. And yet, oh, I'm a Virgo. I don't know, I always say that. I do have Leo in my chart, but I'm a Virgo. As you can tell, I'm like very organized, or I'm trying to be. The other one is the Page of Cups. Yeah. Listen, whatever this is, and I'm guessing... From this perspective, obviously, something in the relationship might have taken place that was really that disrupted the whole relationship. But you know what? Whoever this person is, they believe that either you or them, depending on the role, are their ultimate abundance, and now they really want to come in with some offer of love. It could be, you know, either that they are timid to sort of approach the other person, hence the Page, because they might be afraid how someone will react, or it's just that they are planning to sort of first test the waters and kind of go into into like a small baby step sort of approach. Okay, now the Queen of Cups. Maybe someone, it's difficult to say, but you could be dealing with the Cancer, but maybe someone sees this other person as a very loving one, whose love is much needed in their life, and it could have some healing properties, or they believe that you are that it's really relevant to fight for your love, or the love, like for this other person's love. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles. Someone might have been juggling between some things. Maybe they had to sort of now rethink after this Tower their priorities, or they could have been dealing with you know, their shadow self, or like more, not shadow self, but more to sort of see where they stand when it comes to the whole balance between the materialistic and the spiritual elements of their personalities. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is. If we can just sort of make this even faster, would be. I'm gonna have to sort of cut short these videos, because I don't know if anyone has patience to look at the 45-minute videos. Some would say, yeah, but you do shuffle. But I do. I always shuffle. I don't just cut back and take whatever cards come in, because I really believe these are organic. And I've said it, I think, in just about every video so far. A lot of Pentacles here. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, to clarify, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, as well, to clarify. And so you might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus in particular. But yeah, now we are slowly getting into, I don't know, a lot of Pentacles. Pentacles are tangible. Pentacles and Aries, Aries. I don't know why I said. And Wands are those who represent manifestation in reality, whereas Cups and Swords are all about internal, mental, or emotional processes. So this may have something to do with the money. Like I said, they could have been, they may be thinking about, for example, new career options for some of you, in order to sort of enhance this juggling between something. Maybe they want to earn enough to sort of come with enough that would be good for this relationship money-wise. But also they could be in this light of what I had said earlier, could be sort of thinking about their priorities, and maybe they were really much in the materialistic mode, and now they are getting ready to make some sort of offer. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to talk about tangible offers of new financial opportunities could be the case, but doesn't have to be. The King of Wands is also throwing me here, so let's see, why is the King of Wands here? So far so good. Two of Swords, to clarify, the Knight, the King of Pentacles might be an air sign. What else for the King of Wands? I believe that this King of Wands, I don't know, they were indecisive when it comes to perhaps this relationship, because they were all focused on their money. Doesn't have to be the case. Or it could be that the other person is thinking all of this for the other, for the person who was actually doing that. So however this resonates for you, maybe someone thought that, you know, someone was indecisive about, you know, or, you know, indecisive about this relationship because they were too occupied with their work and maybe making something out of themselves, career-wise, money-wise, and that's sort of what yeah, but I don't think so. I think this is all about this person not being able to make a decision. A lot of choices should have been made, and I guess for some of you, they might have chosen to focus more on some money, career issues, or whatever. What else for the, and also the King of Wands talks about that. So it could be that someone is has a private business, and now they were rather focused. What else? Okay, now maybe there is a decision time in the job situation to decide something, perhaps about the workplace or situation, and now they might be sort of being indecisive as to how to do it, and that might be in some shape or form, well, yeah, beneficial for the relationship. Once again, King of Wands. Most definitely, I mean, someone has Aries either in their chart or you are dealing with an Aries. But maybe they, as they were indecisive before as to what to do, and maybe the whole thing had something to do with their job, work, or money, and they really needed to put themselves on the map in that shape or form, you know, before they sort of come and get you in a way. But the other person might have thought, like, you know what, but it's taking up too much of their energy. I don't feel like, yeah, I have to be patient for someone to be committed. And you know, maybe that was the case. Because something obviously happened for the Tower to happen. Let's see. Why is the Strength for this other person? I don't know if it's a Leo or the other one. By the way, class watchers, you're more than welcome. Let's see the Strength. To wrap it up, we have to have these cards flying out faster. Bear in mind, if this doesn't resonate with you, Strength card, please. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check my other videos. But I'm also gonna do, once again, the love reading for the first half of November for all 12 signs, so that, you know, maybe if this didn't resonate, maybe the next one will, or the previous one that I did. So a lot of fire, man. I mean, from both sides, a lot of fire. Queen of Wands could be you, Leo. Leo. I mean, we have two times the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. A lot of fire, most definitely. Someone may have felt that they were really trying to defend or to keep this relationship in check and fight off the naysayers, or perhaps whatever challenges this relationship may have faced, and they almost like bled for it. I would say they were really defensive about it, because they felt and they really wanted, when they were with this other person, they felt joy. Listen, this is this is most definitely a soulmate connection. So, and they felt joyful. They felt also, if you know, even if someone was working a lot, this person, the other person could have been on a man's help, being quite organized, pragmatic, but also determined to make something happen. So could have been helping this other person, you know, to find their spot on the map career-wise. But all the while they had to fight quite a lot in order to be happy and joyful in this relationship, or to defend these either naysayers. I don't know why I'm saying naysayers, whatever. Like, but and somehow they kind of, you know, they just had to fight more than they wanted to, or at some point it became like a, do I have to fight for all of this? I've been patient enough and I've been, you know, strong enough, but now I'm sort of, I want to see if, like, where do I fit in? Like, is someone going to be committed to me? Like, I really need some love. I'm more than love. Maybe during all this situation, love got depleted, and now I need, justice, whatever. And now I need my cup of love. It's like, yeah, please, let's now focus on this. Let's see the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Someone might see the whole connection, and this is just from the imagery, as Stairway to Heaven, like the promise of an abundance. They really might be joyful when they're around this other person. 10 of Swords. Oh, 10 of Swords. Yeah. Maybe the relationship itself, or commitment to one, was the one who sort of suffered. You know? So someone was, you know, doing their thing, making a name of themselves or whatever, and it sort of They'd never found the time, even though this person even might help through whatever challenges there were to make this person become financially or either independent or just sort of to kick off a business or whatever. But in the meantime, it's like, but yeah, I now need the commitment from you. Like, I've committed to you more than enough. Now it's time for you to commit to me. And to commit to this love, I really want to have more romantic moments with that Ace of Cups. And somewhere along the way, maybe this person figured that this other person, maybe they think that this other person will never kind of be fully on board and fully be committed to this relationship. Hence the Ten of Swords. This is really feeling backstab. Even if we are talking like I was there for you, helping you, and you what? You didn't find time to commit to me the way I wanted it now. Yeah, a lot of sadness and regret. A lot of sadness and regret. Someone wasn't committed as the other person wanted them to be. This person wanted this person to be committed more than they were or willing to be, or were preoccupied to do so. What else about the Hermit for this person? Okay, the Knight of Cups. So they really want, I believe that they have fought for this relationship. No wonder that they really are expecting for someone to wise up in a way, and to maybe just empty emotional words with this Page of Cups don't seem to be relevant. There has to be some sort of growing up. Of course, this is not a king, but if it's not about that, some sort of emotional progression, it's just about like I need you to come in with this message of love, or that you're willing to commit, because you're killing me here. Like I'm literally dying. I feel backstabbed. I've helped you a lot, perhaps, and it's just what I'm feeling for most of you. And like now I need you to come in and start showing me some love, and that you want to sort of be committed. Why the Queen of Wands? Leo, Leo, Leo. It's someone, being a Leo, with the cards that they represent Leo, they have courage, they have patience, they are determined, but they're also very joyful. They don't lose a lot of sleep about something. I mean, listen, if this wasn't the Nine of Swords here, like, oh, I'm anxious, I'm dying here. No, it's just you betrayed me, and now let's go back to whatever it is that I had to go back to. When they enter the room, they are very joyful. Perhaps they don't even wanna they don't want other people to see their emotions, because when they walk in the room, everyone is really happy. Their energy is an amazing one, and a happy one, and a joyful one. Or let's see, the Queen of Wands. I'm talking too much. Okay. What will make this, once again, the Hierophant, what will make this Leo, or vice versa, happy and really, really, absolutely, it's just happy and joyful, would be this commitment. Like, you in or you out. I mean, I've done my best to help you out. Now it's time for you to give me what I want, and I want a commitment. I want this to be successful. What else? Oh, this one was a flyer. Yeah, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Obviously, there may have been, and the Four of Cups. So there may have been some heated arguments between the two of you with regards to the commitment to relationship. And, it's like either someone now believes that they have missed the chance, or the other person is thinking, yeah, if they haven't committed so far, I mean, they might not commit in the future. Let's go back. Let's go to the challenge position, the High Priestess and the Devil. This is a lot about dealing with the shadow self and going through spiritual transformation. Justice might be dealing with the Libra. Um, what else for the High Priestess and the Devil? Rather the Devil. I want to see the Devil. Oh, this is too many. This is too many. But this one I will take. And it's the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, for me, this is more of a confirmation that someone's work came first. This is someone who is really, really, listen, you have to see that, really focused on earning, on tangibles, and they are like really, really focused on that. It's difficult for them to let it go. But here's the thing, I don't know if you're married, it's just for some of you, but if someone doesn't clean up their act, like divorce will that most definitely happen. But also, a side note, like this devil energy, I think, is these extremely important material, like very heavy materialistic tendencies, not having the time to actually commit, and that created toxicity in the relationship, maybe even some sort of codependency. And now I think the whole problem is about, you know, how they view the money or tangibles, and how they kind of really keep it to their almost, it feels like it's much more important to them than to commit to the relationship in which the other person wants them to commit. So like I said, it could be a possibility of a divorce. But also what's really needed is that there is an absolute need for some sort of, when I say duality, I mean equilibrium in between these two sort of urges. Yeah, it's okay to make a name for yourself work-wise. Yes, it's okay to even accept help from this person, perhaps, and it's for some of you, to make something work. But it's also important to keep in mind that there is a relationship that needs to be worked on as well, and that deserves the same attention and focus. Let's wrap it up. The Eight of Pentacles for the outcome so far. We have the Seven of Swords. I wondered why I haven't seen the Seven of Swords. One more for the Eight of Pentacles. For the outcome, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, once again, like clarifier is the same as the main message. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Magician. Listen, let me think. Seven of Swords. So someone was, I don't know. Listen, Seven of Swords is a card that talks about deceptions, thievery, you name it. For me, especially with this deck, when I look at the imagery, it feels like this person, like they have a lot, but they still want more of these possessions. That's what I'm getting with the card. That's not the interpretation of the Seven of Swords, to be honest. But look at it, like I have a lot, but I need more, I need more, I need more. That thing has to be worked on. Somebody, or actually the outcome will be that somebody will, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles already there, it's the eighth one that needs time and focus now. And from where I'm sitting is someone will start to understand, I'm going to clarify this with one more card, will start to gain understanding that the relationship too needs the same amount of effort and willingness. And I think that someone will most definitely be trying to manifest this new beginning within this relationship, because ultimately it's their wish fulfillment. Yeah, and it requires, like, if you want to build something out of your life with these three of, I don't know if you see Three of Pentacles, you know what, like you have to have people in your corner to help you do that in whichever shape or form. And my guess is like you need to have others to help you so that you can both grow together and build together something. Okay, so either someone's gonna learn all about it and will be maybe someone was also sneaky or trying to get away with something. Maybe, you know, this other person will notice that I'm not committed to the relationship. I mean, I want to be committed, but this is like this state's presidents. That's presidents. That was a good one. precedence. But the thing is, it could be that, but it could also talk about, like I said, I want to more. And that's the thing, that someone's gonna be willing to work together with this other person to deal with that side of them. That's the feeling that I'm getting, but forgive me if I do clarify. Sign of Leo, love reading for this particular connection, first half of November 2023. Thank you very much for blessing these cards and everything that I had said previously. So what about the outcome? Let's see, I just want to know, what is the Eight of Pentacles? I mean, it could be just listen, the outcome could also talk about someone, you know, I have this much money, or I have succeeded financially to this point, but I want more. That I want more with the Eight of Pentacles. That could also be the case. So, and it seems to be like someone is trying just to have a cake and eat it too, like always more. That could also be the thing. Let's see if we have anything for the Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? To wrap it up, why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Too many. Why is the Eight of... Okay, so we have the Magician in reverse. But what I also wanted to say... I still believe that someone will be, maybe that's even, for some of you, it's like someone will either, first of all, there are two options, so however this resonates, someone will be dealing with their deceptive ways and will work on them because they want to work on things with you, or vice versa, and they might be sort of working on their, deception comes in the Magician in reverse. It's like, it's also some sort of the deception as well that requires, when I say deception, this is about, you know, it's very, it's very difficult to actually draw a conclusion. So for some of you, it could be that they will be willing to work on these flaws. Flaws? What's wrong with me today? Flaws, sorry. Just give me more and more and more, or, you know. Or it could be, let's see, Ten of Wands in reverse. That could also talk about dropping burdens, but the burdens can be these traits. Anything, can we have like a separate card once again for the outcome for this relationship, so that we see which one, or like which way it's gonna go, or maybe it's for different sets of you. For some of you, okay, the Emperor in reverse, no, I don't like it. Their juggling will continue. Their juggling will continue, and the Emperor in reverse, this is not someone who has gained wisdom. I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know if you see it. It's in reverse, the Emperor. This is not someone who has gained their wisdom. Much, even worse, it's like they might be overly occupied with the work, so much so that they just completely let go of this relationship or whatever it is. Also, they might not have the ability to juggle properly, so that both areas of their lives are in equilibrium. Listen, that's honestly all I have for you now. So like I said, for some of you, although it's a very, I think, immeasurable number of you, that someone will sort of see their shortcomings and will be willing to work on themselves to make things better and to focus on one single thing, which is your relationship, so that you can have this progress, because you might have been along for a long time and this requires some work. Yeah, but for the majority of you, it's like they're really, really fishy. they cannot escape their I feel greed, it's not, yeah, greed. It's just greed. I feel, an inability to sort of, with the magician sort of has power over all elements, but this one being in reverse is how I'm feeling. Is not just it's not able to sort of deal with a lot of things at the same time, so they might be quite focused on their work. So for the majority of you, the Emperor is in reverse. No wisdom gain here. It's work, 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 at the detriment of your relationship. This is also someone who is highway or my way, but with these two Eight of Pentacles, it's like they want to earn more and more and more and more. So this is for the majority of you. Could we have now from the Romance Angels Oracle cards, what can we say, what messages do we have? For the Leo is in disconnection on the table as of now. Do you have any messages for them? Oh, even more than that. So you deserve love. You deserve love. Let me hurry this up. Pay attention to the red flags, which we kind of see, and let go of control situation. This could also be helpful for some of you. Oh my God, I mean, like really, the bottom of the deck, finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. So let's deal with it. And as long, I mean, you might be, or this other person might be really helpful in getting this or helping them to have this, but the other person just has to know ultimately that they deserve love. They are lovable. They do deserve this commitment and love. More than they might be thinking as we speak. Definitely those overworking, over materialistic energies or whatever, and someone not focusing enough on the relationship are the red flags. And it's time, for this person to see those red flags. Let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. That could also be, for this person, like, you know what, c'est la vie, let's go, and like sort of let go of control issues, and then whatever happens, you're gonna be fine with it. Maybe that's the bottom line. Or it could be talking about this other person who is really maybe having some control issues. But I mostly believe that this person here has to stop hoping for the outcome. Maybe it'll come quicker, but they just have to sort of stop controlling the outcome, is what I'm getting. Pay attention to the red flags, which you already have noticed. You deserve love, whoever this is. And like I said, finances and career are affecting your love life right now, which we kind of proved. Listen, stay tuned for my next video if this didn't resonate for you. For those who it did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I want to wish you the amazing rest of the day. And my beautiful Leo, see you next time, very soon. Once again, for the first half of November cycle of readings. Okay, stay strong. Bye.